What's going on, everybody? Today we have the brand new chapter for Boruto 2 Blue Vortex chapter 17, and we have a lot to talk about, so let's just get into the video. So we start off the chapter with Sarada deep in thought about what Sumire told her in regards to Boruto, and then we see the rest of the gang is catching on to Sarada's uneasiness. Then we cut back to Matsuri and Ryu as they're still trying to figure out why the toad is there, but through Matsuri they're able to figure out that Boruto placed the toads there. Then we see that Matsuri has some advanced sensory abilities, being able to sense things through the sand, or specifically earth. Then we cut back to the group and we see that Yodo is able to confirm that fact, and that the likelihood of her catching them is incredibly high. Then we see that Sarada is still on the edge, resulting in Konohamaru having to call her out. Then Yodo questions if taking down Ryu would really lead to Shinki's return, but Konohamaru says that it's what should happen. Then we see Yodo and Araya get into it because Araya is warning Yodo to not be reckless. We see that Yodo actually wants to save Shinki. Then Konohamaru reassembles everyone, hoping that they are ready for the mission. Then we see Konohamaru approach the Shinju, but we see Matsuri flustered and tense up at the sight of Konohamaru. Then we see Konohamaru say that they've also been on Boruto's trail, which results in Ryu commenting, bringing up that they don't know about them, but Matsuri is still flustered, blushing at Konohamaru. And Ryu is just flabbergasted. Then we get a flashback to when Shikamaru gives Konohamaru a clearing of the mission and what the mission would entail. Shikamaru tells Konohamaru that he would have to, collect the Thorn Soul, which would bring both Moegi and Shinki back. Then Shikamaru reminds Konohamaru of the fight against Hidari, where we see the Thorn Soul, where they saw it at the last time, because I'm guessing Konohamaru just didn't remember what it was, but in order to kind of jog back his memory, Shikamaru reminds him of that whole thing. And then we see Shikamaru confirm that Hidari actually survived. Then Konohamaru questions Shikamaru on how he retrieved this information, but of course Shikamaru refuses to tell Konohamaru anything. Then we see a toad inside of Shikamaru's cloak, which is kind of feeding him this information, Kashin Koji basically. Then Shikamaru proposes a strategy on how to address the Shinjus, which is by befriending them at first, because they're still innocent newborns of wild beasts. So Shikamaru wants Konohamaru and the rest of them to befriend the Shinju and take them out later. Then Shikamaru tells Konohamaru that Naruto would have never done anything like this, but this is the only way. Then we cut back to the present as we see Konohamaru and the rest of the team form a temporary alliance with the Shinju in order to find Boruto. Then we see that the Shinjus quickly warm up to the team. Then they get both Shinjus to split up in order to further, look for clues regarding Boruto's location. Then we see Ryu say that the ninja are honestly cool people and that Jura honestly respects them a lot, which catches both Sarada and Mitsuki by surprise, because Jura is just they've always expected Jura to be like a very evil person, so they didn't expect him to have any form of respect for the leaf. Then we cut back to the flashback as Shikamaru tells Konohamaru about the Shinjus and why they should split them up, and the reasoning behind Matsuri targeting Konohamaru if he saw this whole thing coming, which means he saw this whole thing coming basically. Then we cut back to the present as we see Konohamaru trying to break the ice with Matsuri, making her feel comfortable. Then we cut to the leaf as we see Ada as the toad, or Kashin Koji orders her to monitor the sand, but of course Ada is still a little hesitant after her encounter with Mushi, but Kashin Koji tells her not to worry. Then we cut to Kashin Koji and Boruto at their hideout, where we see Kashin Koji tell Boruto everything that is going on, and he says that everything is going smoothly in the sand, and Boruto asks what is the percentage of them completing the mission. But of course Kashin Koji doesn't give him a full answer, but Boruto doubles down on his question. But Kashin Koji tells Boruto he can't go because he will die, and he'll be put in a similar situation that Himawari is if she were to leave the village, which would be death. Then we cut to the leaf as we see Jura at the bookstore, shopping for books. Then, of course, the sensory unit alerts Shikamaru of Jura's appearance, but like they've discussed, Shikamaru tells them to treat him like a regular guy. Then we see Jura pay for his books, even paying in advance, getting an almost lifetime membership at the bookstore. Bro, how did he get this money anyways? My boy loaded like that? All right, then we see the owner of the bookstore really trying to hold his composure because he's just like really scared right now. Then we cut to Amato as he tries to, puff the big one, but is interrupted by Kawaki as he orders Amato to release his limiters. And that's how the chapter ends. So man, this chapter was absolutely insane. Even though we got little to no action, there was a lot of questions that have been answered. So we've got a lot to talk about, man. First of all, let's even talk about like Sarada. She's still on edge because of what Sumire told her. She still kind of has that on her mind. It's still a lingering thing in her head that she can't really get rid of. And it seems like this is going to affect her mission because she's really like deep in thought because of what Sumire told her. So I'm worried that Sarada may not be 100% there when it comes to battle because she still has that conversation she had with Sumire in the back of her head. So hopefully she can clear her mind up so that she can be ready for battle, because it just seems it's going to be a lingering thing that could probably interrupt her. You know what I'm saying? It could probably like really cause some sort of interference with her mindset and all that. So hopefully she can clear that out the way so that Sarada would be really ready to fight, of course. And then we see Matsuri, and we see that Matsuri, bro, she is crushing over Konohamaru, bro. So it seems as if Konohamaru and Matsuri aren't going to throw hands. Obviously that's what the strategy entails for right now, just for them to befriend the Shinjus. But it seems as if between Konohamaru and Matsuri specifically, it looks like they're not going to fight, because it seems like Matsuri really loves this man that she can't even move. Like she can't even do anything because she's just blushing. So I doubt that they're going to fight. And there's like a foreshadow within this chapter of how Konohamaru, the way he acted when Shikamaru kind of proposed this strategy to him, because he was a little bit uneasy and hesitant about it because he probably didn't want to, break somebody's heart or mess with their emotions. So I have a feeling that Konohamaru may not like battle her in terms of like fighting, but he will try and like, win her over, trying to like almost like let her down slowly, not really try and hurt her feelings or anyway. So yeah, it looks like the boy Konohamaru is gonna have to rizz her up, which is absolutely insane, bruh. Now, bruh, in Shinobi times, now we're rizzing up our enemies, which is absolutely insane. And I can't be the only one that picked up on this, but do you guys realize Ryu's like lingo in this chapter? Like it's very Gen Z, very like tech savvy. He's saying shit like peeps and like for reals. Like, dude, what? I get this dude is like the youngest of the Shinjus, but damn, his lingo is insane. It's so like young and like tech savvy and like Gen Z-ish. So that's very interesting. And we see the Ryu, he's like a really cool Shinju. He's not like on demon timing, or he's not trying to fight anybody. He's just chilling. As long as nobody crosses him, he's pretty much good, bro. So yeah, man, the Shinjus for the most part, they haven't really done anything too crazy. It's just the site that, they're on the move for Boruto and all that. And speaking of Boruto, man, bro, Boruto is really grilling Kashin Koji right now, because it seems like Kashin Koji is withholding some information from him so that he doesn't know anything, because it seems as if Boruto knows that Kashin Koji is hiding something. Because when he asks him about the percentage of, Team 7 completing the mission, he kind of holds out a little bit, telling Boruto that it's not that like likely or something like that. It's not that high. So it's like, bro, like just give us an estimate. So it seems like Kashin Koji knows a lot about what's going to happen. He just doesn't want Boruto to like crash out if anything does happen. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, Boruto is their strongest. He's their only fighting chance against these Shinjus. So I kind of get why Kashin Koji is like withholding some information, because at the end of the day, he doesn't want the future possibilities or outcomes to like change. Because bro, even if one variable changes, the whole future possibilities will change, and that wouldn't be good. So there's a reason why Kashin Koji is doing all of this, you know what I'm saying, just to keep their favorable and desirable possible future safe. And we see that the boy Kawaki is finally asking Amato for his limiters to be removed. So man, it's going to be absolutely insane how, Kawaki, what he's going to do after he gets his limiters removed. Obviously, he's going to probably join the fight against Jura. Who knows? He's probably going to fight Jura in the next chapter, because Jura is literally here. He's literally in the leaf, shopping for his books or whatever. So yeah, man, we're definitely gonna get a Kawaki versus Jura battle part 2. It's definitely coming because there is no way they don't do this because, bruh, we're gonna finally see this dude at full power against Jura. Hopefully he does better than he did before. I still don't see him winning. I don't know why. Because Jura is a beast. And let's speak about this nigga Jura, but he really went to the bookstore to like cop some books. This dude has such a respect for the village that he wouldn't want to do anything. He's even paying with money. Like, bro, how did he even get cash? Did he pickpocket anyone when he came in? Like, how did this bro get money to pay for his books? And bro really got a lifetime membership. Man, Jura is just so freaking unmatched when it comes to humor, bro. Even though he's not even trying to be funny, he's just hilarious, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah, this chapter was really good. It was no action, but we got a lot of questions answered, man, in this chapter. And yeah, man, hopefully we get to see Damon. I'm still wondering what he's going to be up to, you know what I'm saying? Being that Ada could probably be in danger, and of course Jura being the strongest in the village, I wouldn't be surprised if Damon would be attracted to that and he would want to kind of test that out for himself by fighting Jura. We just have to wait and see. But yeah, man, this chapter was absolutely insane, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the chapter. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 1K, y'all. Please, I want to get there at least, I don't know, whenever, bro. I just really want to get to 1,000 subscribers, and I know you guys can do it for me. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.